Have you ever eaten only while eating? Or have you ever taken a bath only while taking a bath? Without thinking about anything else? Without worrying about tomorrow? Without remembering the past? Maybe not. Our body is in one place, but our mind wanders somewhere else. And that's why we miss the real moments of life. But if you want to learn the art of living every moment, then you are at the right place. Hello friends, welcome to Incognito Book, where we bring to you the essence of your favorite books in a simple, touching language. Today, we will talk about a book that will not only give you peace, but will also teach you to live life from a new perspective, with every breath, every step, every moment. This is The Miracle of Mindfulness, written by Vietnamese Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh. This book does not teach any complicated philosophy or heavy principles. In fact, it teaches us in small, simple ways how to live every moment with awareness, whether it is a moment to drink tea, a moment to walk, or just a moment to breathe. This is a journey that teaches us that true happiness is not outside, but is hidden within us in every moment. Thich Nhat Hanh says, "Miracle is not walking on water. Miracle is walking on the earth with awareness." This book teaches us this miracle, to feel the depth of life in every step, every breath, every smile. In this journey, we will learn what mindfulness is, how it can be brought into our daily life, and how it can remove our worries, tensions, and unnecessary problems without going to any ashram, without meditating for hours. So let's start this peaceful journey where every word is like a deep breath and every thought is like a moment of awareness. Imagine that you are writing a letter to your friend. Suddenly, your mind wanders. What will be cooked for dinner? How will tomorrow's meeting be? Or does something old bother you? The result? Neither is the letter written from the heart, nor does the mind find peace. Thich Nhat Hanh says this is our biggest problem. Where we are not fully present. Mindfulness means living every moment with full awareness, not just doing it, but feeling it deeply. This is not a complicated or heavy process, but a simple, natural art, which is hidden in the small tasks of our daily life. The writer teaches us that whether it is breathing, drinking water, sweeping the house, or washing our hands, when we do these tasks with full attention and love, they are not just ordinary tasks. They become a deep spiritual experience, which fills our mind with peace and our heart with joy. This is the real magic of Thich, the miracle of mindfulness. The writer explains this thought through a beautiful story. He explains how a boy does all his small tasks with full attention and love, like washing the utensils. He says, "When I wash the utensils, I only wash the utensils, as if in that moment, my whole world is the task." He writes that while washing the utensils, if you are thinking about drinking tea, then while drinking tea, your mind will wander somewhere else. In this way, you will never be fully present in the present. This is the first and the most important lesson of mindfulness. Whatever you are doing, immerse yourself in it fully. Make it your whole world. The writer says another deep thing. Do every task as if you are doing it for the first time. This is called the initial mind, or the beginner's mind. For example, when you brush your teeth in the morning, do you really feel that experience? The light movement of the brush, the freshness of the toothpaste, the coolness of the water, do you notice them? Or is your mind already lost in the hustle and bustle of the day? If you do every task with a new, fresh perspective, as if it is your first experience, then every small task becomes a meditation, a celebration. The writer says mindfulness means living every moment with freshness and wonder. Imagine you are drinking tea in your courtyard in the morning. You feel the cup of hot tea in your hands. You inhale its fragrance with a deep breath, and you taste every sip slowly. There is no worry or hurry in that moment. You are only with the tea and that moment. The writer says, when you drink tea, only drink tea. This is the true meditation. By doing this, not only does the taste of the tea become intense, but your mind also becomes calm and fresh. Mindfulness also teaches us that we should not try to get something out of every moment. We are always in a race to get something in life, a better job, more money, or a big achievement. But the writer teaches us non-striving. That is, the art of living without a goal. He says you do not need to reach anywhere. You are already there in this very moment. When we do our work without any expectation, that work does not become a burden, but becomes bliss. For example, when you water the plants in your garden, just pay attention to the care of the plants, not to the fact of when the flowers will bloom. This is the bliss of mindfulness. Now you must be thinking, what is the difference between these small changes? The difference is very big, and this difference can gradually change your whole life. When we focus on our work, then instead of our mind being scattered, it becomes focused. This concentration brings a deep peace inside us. And when the mind is calm, then our thoughts become clear, our feelings become balanced, and a new clarity comes into our life. With this clarity, not only do our decisions become better, but our conversations, our relationships, and our self-confidence also become deeper. Mindfulness is like the light of the sun. When you live every moment with awareness, then that light gradually lightens the darkness inside you. Mindfulness teaches us that there is no happiness outside, nor in attaining any big goal. Happiness is scattered in every moment. We just have to look at it, touch it, and get used to living it. For example, when you are spending time with your child, then live that moment fully. Listen to his laughter, feel his words, notice his small movements. At that moment, there is no tension of the office, nor the screen of the phone, just you and that moment. By doing this, not only will your relationship become deeper, but you will get a happiness which is not available anywhere else. The writer says that the present moment is the only moment in which you are truly alive. This practice of mindfulness connects us to our body, mind, and the world around us. When you feel your feet on the ground, when you feel the coolness of the air on your skin, when you see the beauty of a flower from your heart, then you are not only alive, you are celebrating life. Every moment is a gift. Mindfulness teaches us to open this gift and enjoy it. So next time when you do any work, no matter how small it is, do it with full concentration and love. Bring your mind to that moment. If you get distracted, just smile and come back slowly. This small practice, this small beginning, can turn your life into a deep, meaningful, and blissful experience, because mindfulness is not just a practice. It is a way of living. It is a miracle of life. The writer teaches us a simple but deeply effective breathing technique, which you can do anywhere, anytime, whether you are in the office, traveling on the bus, or you are looking for a moment of peace at home. When you breathe, say slowly in your mind, I am breathing in. And when you let go, say, I am letting go. This small practice works like an anchor, which brings your mind back to the present moment. The writer says, your breath is your closest friend. Whenever you feel lost or distressed, come back to your breath. To deepen this practice, feel the speed of your breath, the air entering your nostrils, the air slowly spreading in your chest, and the air slowly coming out with your breath. Do this practice many times in a day, just for 1 or 2 minutes. Gradually, you will feel that your mind is calming down, your anxiety is reducing, and a deep peace is settling in you. He says breathing and letting go is not just a way of living, it is an art of living with awareness. Apart from this, he teaches us the art of mindful eating. When you eat, feel every bite carefully, the taste of that food, its aroma, its preparation, everything. Look at the plate in front of you, notice its colors, and think about the journey of that food. Every bite is a miracle if you eat it with awareness. Without scrolling the phone, just stay with your food. By doing this, you not only enjoy the food, but also feel a deep gratitude for that food. You remember that farmer who grew grains with hard work, that soil which nourished it, that sun and rain which helped it grow. In this way, every bite is not just food. It becomes a gift of nature, hard work, and life. The writer advises that before eating, stop for a moment, take a deep breath, and thank your mind for that food. This small practice turns your food into a pure experience. While walking, the writer teaches us another beautiful practice of mindfulness, which is called walking meditation. When you walk, take every step with awareness. Keep your feet on the ground and feel that you are touching the ground. I am walking on the ground. Fill every step with peace, gratefulness, and love. The writer says that every step is a kiss to the ground. This practice not only calms you down, but also connects you to your body, the nature around you, and the depth of this moment. For walking meditation, you don't need a special place. You can do it in the courtyard of your house, in the park, or in the lane of your office. Just slow down your pace. Connect with your breath and make every step a meditation. Thich Nhat Hanh says that when you walk with awareness, you become one with the ground. This practice refreshes your body and mind and makes you realize the beauty of life at every step. The writer teaches us another simple practice, which is called mindful sitting. When you sit, whether on a chair, straighten your back, relax your shoulders, and focus on your breath. Feel your body. Touch the ground with your feet. Touch your palms. The writer says that sitting is not just a way to relax. It is an opportunity to connect with yourself and the world around you. Do this practice for a few minutes a day, especially when you feel stressed or tired. It calms your mind and gives you new energy. The writer suggests another unique practice, which is called the bell of mindfulness. He says that you can choose some special signs in your day, like the ticking of the clock, the ringing of the phone, or the opening of a door. Whenever you get this sign, stop for a moment, take a deep breath, and bring yourself into the present. The writer writes that these small reminders decorate your day with the pearls of mindfulness. For example, when you stop at a traffic signal, do not think of it as a time to wait, but take it as an opportunity to feel your breath and to calm your mind. Mindfulness is not a philosophical thought or a complicated vision. It is a simple art of living fully in the present moment. It is a living, permanent practice. And for this practice, you do not need any special time or place. You can do it while cooking, driving, playing with your children, or while talking to someone. Mindfulness is a seed that can be sown at any time. The real magic happens when you understand that you do not need to go anywhere to change your life. Just learn to be present in every moment. This is the first and the deepest lesson of this book. If you lose your focus, there is no need to worry. When you lose your focus, just smile as if you are smiling at an old friend. Then slowly return to your work, your breath, or your steps. This is the real power. Every time you bring your lost mind back with love and patience, you train your mind. Your mind becomes more stable and peaceful. Writers say that mindfulness is a lamp that awakens the light within you. This practice not only gives peace to your mind, but also gives you new eyes to see the beauty and small miracles of your life. So start this practice from today. This very moment is your life. We often think that we have to say a lot to understand others or to express our thoughts. Long talks, deep reasoning, or powerful words. But writers teach us a deep and simple truth. If you listen to someone with full awareness and with an open heart, without interruption, without judging, when you listen to someone wholeheartedly, you give a gift of presence to the other person. This is the basis of mindful communication. Speak with compassion and listen deeply. When you speak, your words should contain compassion, truth, and love. And when you listen, give all your attention and your presence to that moment. Sometimes a person feels like he is not being truly heard. For example, imagine that your child is returning from school and sharing something. If you leave your phone and look into his eyes and listen to him wholeheartedly, he not only feels understood, but also feels a deep connection with you. This means that you should feel the presence of the other person with full awareness and respect. When you talk to someone, your attention should be only on that conversation, not on the mobile screen or other problems. Before you start talking, stop for a moment. Take a deep breath so that the other person not only feels understood, but also feels valued and respected. And from here, true connections and true relationships start forming. The author emphasizes that we can understand the pain of others and see their shadows clearly. This is why mindful communication starts with bringing mindfulness inside us. When we become aware of our breath, thoughts, and feelings, we can become a peaceful, safe, and compassionate place for others. Mindful communication should always have three qualities: truth, compassion, and being beneficial for others. For example, if you have a complaint, instead of expressing it with anger or criticism, express it with compassion and with a calm mind. For example, you can say, "I saw that you are not doing this work as expected." The author says that words have magic. Right words can heal, and wrong words can hurt. Deep listening means listening without any premonition or haste to answer. When someone is sharing their story, give them complete time. Feel their voice, the emotion behind their words, and the depth of their silence. If someone is sad or upset, let them speak. Your job is to listen without any premonition or haste to answer until they ask for it. Many times, people recover only because their story was heard without any premonition or haste to answer. The author says that listening deeply is a compassionate gift. It tells the other person that they are not alone. The author gives us another deep thought. Our conversation can give comfort to others if we are calm and alert. For example, if you are sitting with a friend who is upset, you don't need to say anything. Just be with him. Focus on your breathing and share your peace with him. The author says that your peace is contagious. It can touch other people's hearts. The author advises us to make mindfulness a part of our daily life. He says that if you have friends, family, or a group who practice mindfulness together, its effect increases manifold. This group is called Sangha, a community of mindfulness. In the team, you learn from each other, inspire each other, and deepen each other's peace. The presence of a calm person can give you peace. You can practice a moment of peace with your family every night before dinner. Everyone should take a deep breath and express gratitude for the food. This small practice deepens and sweetens your relationships. The author shares another inspiring thought. A person's mindfulness can change the entire society. Just as a drop of water makes waves all over the surface, similarly, a person's mindfulness can spread positivity to your children, friends, associates, and even strangers. Thich Nhat Hanh says that peace starts from within and then changes the world. For example, if you practice mindful communication at your workplace, listen calmly, and use kind words, your behavior will improve. People will be more open and honest with each other. The author also teaches us about 4 nutrients that influence our mind and body. One of them is our conversation. He says that the energy we listen to, speak, and share with others is the food of our mind. If we consume a lot of negativity, our mind becomes restless and heavy. But when we talk with compassion, understanding, and love, our mind becomes nourished and light. Therefore, we should choose wisely what to bring and what to take. When you talk to someone, whether he is your child, your life partner, your co-worker, or a stranger. Take a deep breath, calm your mind, and give your whole presence to that moment. Listen to him as if he is the most important thing in the world. Choose your words with compassion and honesty. You will feel that your mind is smiling. Thich Nhat Hanh says that when you talk with mindfulness, you don't just talk, you create love and peace. In this way, mindful communication not only nourishes our relationships, but also takes us and the people around us towards a deep, meaningful, and peaceful life. So let's make every conversation a meditation, a gift, and a miracle. Life sometimes brings us to a point where everything seems heavy, whether it is the pain of losing someone, the pain of loneliness, or the restlessness inside. In such a situation, our mind does not stay still, but instead of running away from our pain, if we embrace it with awareness, that pain can teach us something. Friends, awareness is like the warm rays of the sun. It softens the darkest feeling. When you are sad, don't run away from that feeling. Feel it. Give it a name. I am sad. I am feeling lonely. And then take a deep breath. The writer says, if there is no mud, there is no lotus. Our sorrows and problems are the grounds from which wisdom, compassion, and true happiness arise. Mindfulness does not teach us to erase sorrow, but instead teaches us to sit with that sorrow, to listen to it so that we can understand it. And when we understand it, healing begins on its own. That is, if there is no mud, there is no lotus. Our sorrows and problems are the grounds from which wisdom, compassion, and true happiness arise. Many times, people think that mindfulness means to be happy all the time, but the truth is that mindfulness means to feel every emotion, be it happiness or sorrow, honestly and gently. That emotion becomes lighter and lighter. And yes, when everything feels heavy, the easiest and most effective way is to return to your breath. Each deep breath will bring you back to this moment and slowly give a safe place. The writer also teaches us about mindful consumption. He says that whatever we consume, be it food, news, or social media, we should consciously choose what we are feeding our mind. If you constantly watch negative news, your mind will become restless. The writer advises to fill your mind with positivity, beauty, and inspiration, just like you give your body nutritious food. He shares a deep insight which he calls interbeing. He says that our existence is not alone. When you look at a flower, you can see soil, sun, clouds, and water in it. Similarly, when you look at yourself with mindfulness, you can feel the whole universe inside you. You are not just me. You are us. This understanding frees us from ego and connects us with compassion towards others and nature. Friends, you are not alone. If you walk on the path of mindfulness, you will start understanding yourself. And when you start understanding yourself, you start understanding others as well. The writer says that when you start bringing mindfulness into everyday life, like drinking water, walking, eating, breathing, then you start feeling the depth inside you. You don't just spend your life, you learn to feel it. And the moment when you are fully aware, that is the true life. This book emphasizes that you don't need to go anywhere for enlightenment, neither to a mountain nor an ashram. He says that the miracle is not to walk on water. The miracle is to walk on earth with awareness. The real miracle is not that you walk on water. You walk on earth, but with full awareness and gratefulness. When we start living mindfulness, we realize that everything, a leaf, a drop of water, a smile, is a glimpse of life. And when you live in this depth, you realize that you are not alone. You are connected to the whole universe. The writer says that mindfulness takes us out of our ego. We are not just me, but we become us. When you look at a flower carefully, you can see soil, sun, clouds, water, everything in that flower. Similarly, when you look at yourself with mindfulness, you can feel the whole universe inside you. This book teaches us that mindfulness is not something to be done separately. It is the heartbeat of life that can be felt every moment. It is like a prayer, like a meditation, like a pure state where you are completely here, completely now. If you spend every day with full awareness, then those 5 minutes can change your whole life. And gradually those 5 minutes can become your whole life. So come, take the message of this book with you. Next time when you breathe, don't just breathe in the air, but feel the life that flows in every breath. When you walk, don't just focus on the destination, but keep every step carefully. And when you meet someone, don't just talk, but accept their presence completely. Friends, mindfulness is not a goal, but a path. And to walk on this path, you already have everything. Your breath, your body, these moments. Just live them with awareness. This book has taught us many deep lessons. First of all, it has taught us that mindfulness is not a heavy meditation technique. It is a small habit, like feeling while breathing that you are breathing. While eating food, just focus on eating. While walking, take every step carefully. I hope you liked this audiobook summary. If you want us to bring more such powerful and life-changing books in an easy and heart-to-heart way for you, then stay tuned to our channel Incognito Book. We will meet again next time with a new book that will open new paths for you. Till then, take care of yourself. Thank you.